I'm actually starting to think that wearing this black shirt wasn't that smart. I get it. You guys want a solo battle video. Well, I mean, here goes the solo battle video. We finally got into solo battles after winning our first Super Bowl in head-to-head. And, well, we're going to get top at least 100 this week. At least. I'm going to show you guys how to master solo battles. So I want to take a look at the screen, or I want you to take a look at the screen, okay? Next mic up got 308,744, and he's top 100 for solo battles. This basically, if you divide this by 13, is about 23, I believe 23, let's look at the math real quick, 23,749. So you need at least 23,749 to make top 100 in solo battles. Well below last year, because solo battles this year is a demon, but I'm expecting after this video goes out and a few other people make their videos, solo battles will get a little bit harder. I'm going to show you guys everything you need to do inside of solo battles, at least on the defensive side. And I'll let you guys figure out which offense you want to run in order to be successful. So first things first, we're not going to do any major editing on this one. This is going to be straight through. Always play on legend. We know that already. It's impossible to get top 100 without being on the legend difficulty. So I thought it was good enough to explain what I was doing and actually do it at the same time, but survey determined that that was a lie. So I'm going to walk you guys through a different solo battle that I recorded and show you guys both the offense and the defense and how I play them in order to break 24K. So I actually want to talk start of the game. If you get comfortable enough to do this, you're going to want to do onside kick. That shortens the field, but it also gives you more yards in return and able to get more yards for passing, rushing, or whatever. Do onside kick if that's your first play of the actual quarter and you're not getting ball back. You're going to try to get that interception or at least a turnover. Now, doing this is risky because if you give them a first or two first downs, they're in field goal range, you're going to lose points because they're going to score. Now, let's get into defense. Defense is simple, okay? We're going back to that punt block and we're going to do special teams, punt block 44 even. So it is the actual square that I have put up here. Now I want you to take a look at the actual play that's being ran in the background, okay? So if we look here at this play, you'll see that this play is the 4 verts. I'm going to move it over here. It's 4 verticals, right? But one of these verticals, the one right here, has this option route of a post. This is always going to be a post in man, which you're running. Now I want you to look at this option route here, this blue route. This blue route basically means that the running back will block first if there are more people rushing than they have protecting. So the running back basically is going to go out on a route only if you have 5 people rushing, which you will have if you do a normal like punt safe man, which is what we ran before. So keep that in mind. You have 2 option routes, one here, which is the post, which is always away from the corner running back. And then the running back also has a option route. So we now know that 2 routes are designed to beat man, the option route by the running back and the option route by the receiver. The option route by the running back is always opposite of the actual receiver. So the first tip I'm going to show you is doing it the regular punt safe man way. We're going to come out and punt block. And as soon as they audible, we're going to go ahead and click square. So we're going to go square on the PlayStation or X on your Xbox controller. We're going to press right on the D-pad and move over to that punt safe man. And you'll see that I'm coming over to punt safe man here. You need to control your punt returner or he will get frozen. You won't be able to actually control him. Now remember, the running back has an option route only if it's 2 receivers. If it's 2x2, you have 2 receivers on both sides, or you have a tight end receiver on the other side, then it's going to probably be that actual option route. So we're going to come here. We're just going to take away this post really quick. You'll see me tell the quarterback, don't run that post. And then we're going to try to come down for the option on the running back. Now, if the quarterback goes away from the running back, he's not going to throw it. So here we're just going to go ahead and try to plus the blitz here and bring our guy down. So you'll see what I'm going to do here is get underneath this post route. So I'm going to get underneath, and you don't have to hold it for a long time. The quarterback's not going to throw it. Once you see that quarterback, let that go, come down on the actual running back. Let's do this one more time, a different way. So here we are again coming out in that punt block formation. And I want to show you guys something a little bit different because we talked about the 2 verticals. This is actually going to be a 3 vert look. So you're going to see we come out in punt block, but he's going to motion over to 3x3. Now, this is the only time that I'm going to say I like to absolutely go over to punt safe man and not do punt 8 safe man, which is a little bit different. We'll talk about that later on in the video. But this is one of the times that I absolutely do punt punt safe man, okay? And so again, that's going to be square, right D-pad, and then square again. The reason why is because if you see this 3 receiver look where we have 3 receivers on one side, you're going to get a post here, and then you're going to get a post here. So you have 3 crossing routes, which are absolutely going to destroy man. You need to take this guy here to cover this. Now this guy is wide open. The quarterback's not going to throw it to him. He's going to always throw to this guy outside or the running back. So his reads are 1, 2, 3. I don't know why this never gets thrown or this never gets thrown, but you're going to have to cover this first. Then you see me making my way back down to this running back. That is going to tell the quarterback to either throw it to him or throw it to him. We should have made our way back down a lot faster than that. But again, this is a really tough way to do this actual, like, it's really tough to do it this way. So you'll see, you will get the option route here. We get the post. Now you can try to plus the rush on this option route, but you're going to get beat by the post every single time if they have a good receiver. Okay. So again, we're running that punt safe man. We're going to switch over to punt safe man or punt. Yeah. So here we go. We get 3 receivers again. We're going to take away this post. So boom, we take away that post and then we get back down for the running back like that. We should get a sack or a throwaway. That is the best way to do it against 3 receivers. It's so quick. It's so quick. You really don't have to be in that window for a long time. You can be in that window slightly and that quarterback's clock is ticking. So he knows that he needs to throw it away quickly. So again, you're going to get underneath that post and then get back down to that running back that's going to the 3 receiver side. All right. Now, I sort of want to kind of talk about normal defense as well. Once you get to like the end of the second quarter, where it's about underneath 2 minutes or about 1 minute and 30 seconds, I would say anywhere underneath 2 minutes just to be safe. And anywhere in the fourth quarter underneath about 2 minutes, they're going to stop running those 4 verts pattern and they're going to start running actual offenses. So you're going to need to run a real defense. So hopefully you're up good enough. I like to run big nickel over G. Basically the goal for this one is that you're going to come out and cover 3. And at the last minute, you're going to switch back over to man. So right now I'm in cover 3. I switch back over to man and then I'm going to press. This throws the computer off because what the computer does is when you pick your play, they pick a play to beat it. Okay. So you see, I get beat there just because I was doing something stupid. I don't know what I was doing, but you're going to come out and cover 3. Put your best pass rushers out there, and then at the last minute, switch back over to man and press. That's going to throw the computer off, and you should either get an interception or a sack, hopefully, on that play. And you're going to do this anytime you're underneath like 2 minutes in the third or fourth quarter. So I want to show you guys the last way to do the punt block. Okay, so instead of motioning over or audibling over to punt safe man, you can stay in punt block 44 even and do 8 up safe man. Now I have no idea why they call it 8 up. Well, I actually do know why they call it 8 up, but it's a dumb name. So punt 8 up safe man is another one that you can use. And the reason why is because you can take the guy responsible for the running back, which is this guy here, and you can blitz him. Now, because you are blitzing so many people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to be able to get a free rush off that line of scrimmage. And this running back should either stay in the block or he'll never have time to get into his route. So you'll see here, I get the sack well before the running back is even 3 yards down the line, the field, and I get the sack real quick. This is probably the most efficient way to do it and a lot safer. It doesn't require as much skill as going into the punt safe man and bringing your receiver down. Okay. I do this basically most of the time, but only when they go 2 by 2. So you'll see I have a receiver here. I have 2 receivers out here. I never do this on 3 by 3 because that post route happens so fast that I'm not going to be able to get to their quarterback in enough time. And if I mess up, it's a touchdown. So 2 by 2, we like to run this. 3 by 3, we run the actual safe man in punt with the guys back and the 4 rushers. So offense is extremely easy. You're either going to run verticals with that running back going on that out route like you see here, or you're going to run like some level cells or level wide corner concept. You're going to run the verticals at the beginning of the actual solo battles in order to get as many yards as you can. And if they run any type of cover 3, you should be able to just destroy them. You see, I get a man concept here. I miss R1 screaming across the field, but your reads for bunch verticals is going to be cover 3. You're going to hit your streaking receiver that you hot routed. Man, you're going to hit R1 that's streaking across the field, and cover 2, you should be able to hit your circle receiver here for a big play on the sideline. Okay, so those are your basic reads for verticals. Remember, always go ahead, hot route that square receiver or your fastest receiver on a vertical. And if it's cover 3, you're going to basically get a one-play touchdown almost every time. Now, the key here on the verticals play out a bunch is to make sure that you run out at the 1 yard line so you can at least get the first down. First downs are a really big part of solo battles, and you get way more points scoring or at least getting first downs. Okay, so again, you see I just keep running this vertical play over and over again. It's gonna beat every coverage that they throw at you. You should be good to go. Again, man 1 I hit R1, and then cover 2 I hit circle, and then for cover 3 I'm gonna hit square right here for that really big play down the sideline, and I'm gonna just fall, make sure I get my first down. Now, the next offensive concept that we run is going to come out of this gun tray Y flex, and it's basically just a level Y corners. It's a level cells. I'm in, again, the Saints playbook, but this plays in every single playbook. We run this, well, I won't say every playbook, most playbooks. We run this when we're trying to get first down. So you see this fourth quarter right now, we're just trying to rack up a bunch of first downs. Your reads are really simple here. Basically, in man, you're going to hit your running back. If they run like some deep purple zone, you're going to hit your tight end. You're just going to keep hitting your running back over and over here. You see, I just hit him again. I just hit him as many times as I can, get to that first down marker, get out of bounds. You can also run out of this if you're trying to pick up your run yards. But for the most case, I'm really just trying to get my first downs and my passing yards. I pick up running whenever I can with my quarterback or whatever, but this is super simple. Just keep hitting your running back, get out of bounds, call your timeouts. Offense is extremely easy in solo battles if you run those plays the way I'm telling you to run them. Gun bunch, verticals, level cells are the only 2 plays that you need in solo battles. Now, hopefully you guys can get top 100 this week. I'm hoping I get top 100. I did just mess up trying to explain this to you guys on the actual Phoenix challenge, but whatever, we'll make it up. Your goal, I would say, is you want at least 3 or 4 passing touchdowns. If you can get 5, that'd be awesome. And you want at least, if you can get 15 to 20 first downs, that'd be great. But just get first downs, passing yards, at least 2 rushing touchdowns, and stop the offense. You guys should be well over 24. Maybe you can even make your way into that 25. It's been your boy DJ Chef. Solo battles is extremely tiring. I'm getting out here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We out of here. Peace.